Welcome, welcome, welcome to another edition of Nikki B and Friends, also known as the Petty Gang. What up, gang gang?
Gang,
Up,
gang.
Nikki?
What's up, y'all?
Hello.
So I've been on. I feel like it's been so long.
It's so
Uh,
long. Yeah, it's been a gang of Sundays.
I
Yeah. Been a gang of Sundays. I miss y'all.
miss y'all too.
Yeah, we almost lost our rotation, fooling with global money.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, man, other people need to be in these meetings because it don't always be me. Like, be them.
Bullshit.
What y'all been up to?
Slow motion. Not too much of nothing, really. Just grinding daily and
What you
trying
been
to
on?
stop and smell the roses from time to time.
What you been on, Shan? What's going on with Better Dome? I've been waiting on my
Better
little
dawn.
care package for a minute now.
So we're in the process of rebranding again, but it's business. It happens. I actually found a lab in Charlotte, North Carolina, that is making my own personal mixture of for my lip gloss and lipstick. So I get to decide what goes in, how it smells, the thickness, all of that. So I have a focus group party scheduled for Saturday, May 1st. And everybody that comes to my party gets to make their own or, put together their own mixture that will be sold on my site.
Oh, that'd be
I got
dope.
That's
yeah.
nice.
So one of my homeboys, shout out to Kirby. One of my homeboys,
You coming in to make some lipstick?
no, he's not coming
I
in.
was I was thinking that.
No, no,
I
he was
mean, why
saying like it
not?
would be dope to have
I
one
would want
named
to come and
after
make
him.
some lipstick.
You might make
He
it
was
for his girl.
Yeah, I mean, I know what I like to look at. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just
and that's what he was saying.
asking.
He was like, he likes the plum lipstick on ladies, the glossy plum color. So he was like, it would have to be plum, be a little thick, He was like, and it'll be called Kissable Kirby. So I hit the girl up. We sat
Sure.
together. We put the color together, mixture. It smelled. We put the cotton candy scent in it, and it's wonderful. It's called Kissable Kirby. Look out for it.
Wow.
Okay, shout out
That's
to
dope.
Kirby for making
Shout out
putting
to
Better
Kirby.
Dome to the next level. What you
Right.
been on, E?
Man,
make
I
some
have been working and staying out the way. I've been hitting the gym like crazy.
Oh,
Okay.
that's why your camera off. What you doing? Wait till you get. You gonna get to a certain part
He wearing his
weight or
waist
whatever.
trainer.
Then you gonna hit us with no shirt on. Like why
I
your?
know.
That's why your.
1,000.
Yeah, warn me first though, bro. Don't just
Right, I'll let you know first, truth. I wouldn't do
them with no shirt. Don't hit me with no shirt.
But I've been doing that, working on getting another tattoo. So that's in the works.
What you gonna get? One for your wife?
I'm getting so since for my last name, I'm getting a king crown on my finger.
Oh,
So I'll be getting that. Saturday is my appointment.
that's what's up. Is she gonna get one
It
like
looks like
yours?
you got time to do everything but record this podcast. All right then.
Bloop, bloop. Busy, man.
I done choke truth up. Yeah, them chokers. Ain't that what it seemed like, y'all? Y'all
I
was thinking it.
cannot
I just said
stand
it.
Nikki B is petty Betty.
That's a month.
She said everything but record this podcast.
Hey, I gotta get done what I gotta get done.
So are you getting it when okay, so how far do we have from the wedding? How far out are we?
According to her countdown, it's 160 something days. I don't know.
I think usually.
I just know what day I need to be there. I don't know how many days we are away from it. I don't know none of that.
You just want to put your tux on and show the hell up. That's what it is.
That's really all I want to do. Like, I don't need the extra stuff.
Okay.
I mean, most men feel like that.
I just pay and show up when you tell me to show up.
Right.
Yeah, that's what my ex wanted to do. He just wanted to write the check and show up. But oh, all right. Nikki B, what's going on with you?
Want to know what's going on with me? Let me tell you how frustrated I am.
Uh-oh. I
About
can hear it in her voice.
right about what I'm trying to do, what I've been trying to do, and I don't like losing, so I feel like I be losing. So for the last, this is only my second, not even my second whole week. So I'm at Wednesday. So I have, if some come out tomorrow. So for 2 weeks almost, and it's not every day, but they let you know that the PlayStation 5 came out, and then you got to go online and, I'm trying to get one for Nico.
Yeah. I gave up helping you. You know that, right?
That's why that's exactly why I'm acting salty. I don't know if you noticed, I ain't even looked your way really, because
hey,
you was talking a good game like you had me and all of this type of stuff.
No.
And
but I'm
man,
saying,
let me tell y'all, it's so stressful because they will put it, you will get there. I didn't watch the video of a dude who gave you a tip on what to do, to make sure you secure it. My account is set up. All my information is in there. I really should just have to add it to my cart. But because so many people following this guy, we all in there trying to do it. So like yesterday, it was like, okay, the countdown is on. In 30 minutes, the doors is opening.
Wait.
Open, and it was like Black Friday, only so many people could be in. So then it was like you still was waiting on your turn to get in. Then you get in and you like, yeah, I'm in. You grab it, put it in your cart, and then it be like sold out.
Wait, it's April. People, they still selling out of PS5?
I know. They was like,
yes, what are you talking about? It's like, it's crazy. And so people that I think ride for me, like Truth, like I tell anybody, like Truth ride hard for me. Yeah. He didn't bailed out on me. Coach bailed out on me. Coach bailed out on me. He held me down yesterday. Come today, he was like, I can't do 2 days straight. I'm good. What? He didn't even answer the phone on me.
I had it saved in my browser, the whole little Target website, and I'm like, man, you can't get nothing. They got a gang of control.
It's almost like you gotta like keep the thing up and just refresh every few minutes.
But what it is they're not letting them go like every day. So what happens is, which is probably a mistake, but I'm following somebody and he be on it. He does all the work for you. People be on there thanking him because people get him. But what happens is when he says, okay, they're up now, he tells us GameStop is doing them today. And then you, like yesterday, it was Sony Direct. You buy them straight from Sony. Last week, Best Buy was supposed to come out, and we waited all day, and then Best Buy didn't release none. So Best Buy, we looking at Best Buy for, it's like a whole schedule. Best Buy for Friday. If Target gonna release them, it's gonna be on Thursday.
I don't got time to play them games.
Right, and then Target had the nerve to say, we got one, we have them. Because somebody said you could buy them at Target. So I'm like, cool, I seen one. Hurried up and called Coach. Hey, where you at? You close to it was early in the morning. He's an early bird. He get up at 5 o'clock and work out. Hey, you up? Shoot to Target. They got him. He get there. The man, like, the website is down. It's making a mistake and telling people that we don't have none. You could only order online. I'm telling you, I'm so stressed out. So now I'm to the point that I'm going to just find somebody. And if they selling it for $1,000, I'm doing it. Because now it's not even worth my time and headache. I can't do that.
I still just can't believe they selling out like that in April.
Yeah,
I know. Because my son got his for Christmas. It was looking bleak.
Right. I can see Christmas, but
Yeah.
It's April now.
Do you know none of Nico's friends have it yet? And all of them been
Wow.
trying. One of the ladies at my job, her son got through. He's the one who told me about this guy to follow. So he like follow this guy. That's how he got his. He the only one who got one out of his friends. They only releasing so many, and it's just becoming just so frustrating.
Use one of your white friends' credit card. You'll get one.
I ain't even about to play this doggone game. No, I ain't even about to play
You'll get one.
game.
They know you're black. They know you're black.
They don't know I'm black.
They know you're black.
They don't know I'm black, and I ain't even about to go there and act like
they don't want us to have nothing. I'm telling you.
So that's why I
use
her
Becky
first and last
credit
name
card.
does not sound black at all. Anyway,
use Becky credit card.
Give it to me. Give it to me. I know you got a Becky.
I know.
I know you got a Becky. I know you got a Rebecca card that you could call and say, Becky, let me grab them numbers real quick. So hook me up. I couldn't count on you though. That's the thing. But anyway,
y'all just put me
you
up
learn who your friends are when you going through this time or trying to get. And the thing about it is, Nico just like, my thank you, I appreciate it. Now, has he got on and logged on to try to help out? Nah. Have I asked him? No. And now, you know me, like now I'm almost feeling like more competitive. Like I'm getting one, like y'all not gonna beat me. Like I was so mad today. Like, okay, so yeah, that's where I'm at. That's my frustration.
Oh, Nikki B. Oh. I'm so sorry. I hope you get one soon, though.
I hope you do too.
Yeah,
well, I'm only giving it to the end of the week, and then I'm just gonna buy one from somebody who hitting you over the head with the price. I can't do this another week. It's too stressful for me. I may not look it, or I may. That's all.
Yeah. Because Becky kids got them. So you might as well do what you
Becky kids ain't got them because they be the one who be posting. I'm telling y'all, these things, I don't know what Sony did or why they figured
they let people buy 5 and 6 at a time.
No, you can only get one.
No, I thought they was only limited. Like you can only buy one.
You can only buy one. So,
but at one time, people was buying them up like that. I think when they first.
Well, it's still some people doing them because they were saying Myers. Okay, now Myers not on this guy's scene. But my Myers be like, we ain't got them. I ended up going to a couple of Myers. Myers saying that they ain't got them. So whatever. So I'm over. Let's just get to the topic of the show, cause all I heard was right. All I heard was I already knew not to look up at the top. So I ain't even thinking about that guy. All he's saying is, I can't believe they still selling out because he working out and all of this stuff. So I know he ain't going to help. He at home. And
I'll try to look for you.
And then Shan like, oh, for real? You know, ain't nobody saying, let's all do this as the petty gang. We getting ours. Ain't nobody saying
I got
that,
you.
So, okay.
I will look for you. I got you.
I can ask Matt. Matt got cameras. I'll ask Matt.
No, I do have one.
Let me call my boy Matt. I should have called Matt in the first place.
Now, do he have?
I can get you one. It ain't gonna be no.
I cannot stand Nikki B. What is you calling my baby daddy? Fuck.
That's my boy. You know I got love in my heart for Matt.
Nikki, do he have a preference on which?
Because he got cameras, he might be able to get you one.
Does he have a preference on which PS5 he get?
He prefers the digital because that's usually how he buy his game. Yeah, but he'll take either one. Okay. So he'll do whichever one. He ain't that picky. Okay. Now, Truth, you just said you got me one, but what? You could.
It ain't gonna be no real PlayStation.
It's just gonna say play.
Let's start the show because I can't do this.
I'm saying it might work.
I
can't do enough for you to get the real one.
I can't. Let's just
Blu-ray player.
Drop them out one day when he has school.
Okay. Thanks. I appreciate it. Good looking.
I'll look for you.
I done spit water all on the keyboard of my computer messing with True. I cannot stand you.
And it's only gonna work long enough for me to get one.
A king of the knockoffs. Everything you got knocked off.
Okay,
Everything.
no, thank you. Yeah, that's not me. Okay.
Hey, Nikki, it came on like Sega.
Oh.
You'd be like, what the hell?
If he come on.
Right, if he come on.
See how ignorant he is? Now you gonna get my child something that might not even come on.
But real talk, how we met though, way back in the day. I bought some speakers for him that didn't have no speaker. And they was clips, that's like top of the line though. And it was like $400. It was like $400 for like some $1,000 speakers. And he had the box, he had the little operator's manual, everything. You know what I mean? And I'm like, man, so he got me. So the next time I seen him, I was finna get at him like for real. And he was like, man, I'll make it up to you. I got all this merchandise, man. And took me to his trunk. And I was just like, bro. And we've been cool ever since.
See, that's okay. Can we please start the show?
Yes, please.
Thank you.
I can't.
Okay, so tonight on Nikki B and Friends, we will be discussing relationship guru Derrick Jaxson.
AKA fake ass.
We can't call that fool no damn guru. He done fucked up his own shit.
He was a guru.
Language.
He was a guru because that's what brought it to my attention. Like, this really needs to be discussed. Okay, so Juan, dang, that had fresh. So this is what brought it to my attention because I have an issue which, I can be a little funny acting at times. But I just be wanting to understand, why is it always men coming out with relationship stuff for women all the time? And so there's an article, and you guys can take the time to read it, on Essence magazine, where a lady wrote a letter to him to find out him cheating on his wife. And she just said, she felt as if he deceived her. She had bought all of his books. She had ended relationships from him, off of his advice.
Based on his advice.
Right, based on what he said. That's how she was living her life based on what he said. And now she was questioning a lot of decisions she had made because
she's still not married.
Right, he wasn't the person she thought he was to be given this advice. And then my thing is, why do women always look to a man to even give them advice? They could call me.
I think a lot of women want stuff from a man's point of view. So I think that's where that comes from.
That's it right there.
I got my hand.
And we be so fooled and be thinking they be really giving us real game. But these are things you should be fucking doing anyway.
Language.
Sorry, you should be doing anyway. These are practices that you.
But he really judged some people, some people that I care about. Like, he judged some people really hard. When I tell y'all, I don't know if y'all can go back and watch. He went so hard at Pastor John Gray that I was like, man, I hope John Gray don't commit suicide. This man went at him that hard. Go ahead, because your hand been up and you don't even do that.
It's crazy. Like, to elaborate on the question that you asked, I think women, like some guys though, we are trying to put y'all up on game, but depending on what the man is trying to get with it depends on what angles he's gonna give you. You know what I mean?
If he got ulterior motives, yeah,
exactly. And that's what this cat was found out to have all along. And some of his followers, they devastated because they believed in him. It ain't no different than a minister or something like that. Like, they thought he was like genuine. You know what I mean? And he was genuinely full of shit. You know, I'm just saying.
But did you think that he meant anything that he said?
Oh yeah,
Like, do you think
absolutely.
that
I
women,
do. Yeah, for
or was
sure.
He
this
meant what he
all
said.
like a game and a way to make money? You know what I mean? Like,
I think he didn't start like that. You know, he probably was. I think when he, some of his original podcasts or whatever, I think he was probably really genuine and trying to actually help. You see what I'm saying? But just like the reality show mentality, like if you want your relationship to work, don't do no reality show. You see what I'm saying? Because now you're being manipulated and pulling in directions you never knew existed, because now you got a little fan club and you might see a picture of her. Shandon made a comment, and be like, oh, she's really cute, and she telling you she loved you and this and that, and one thing leads to another eventually, and now you got a little bread to go with it. You see what I'm saying? You can get that flight and and go say you doing a conference or whatever, and yeah, you going to kick it with old girl that been commenting on all your little posts, and she a fan,
her
and
lip
you got a
gloss
whole new
popping. Her lip gloss
and
popping. If I hear about her lip gloss be
Now you got the
popping.
cotton candy lip gloss thing.
that's it.
How
That's
you
it.
bringing
That
your
damn
wife home?
therapy.
You know,
I'm
Your
telling
wife
Shannon
got
be
better
going
done.
You know, Shan always be going out of town. Let me find out that this person lip gloss always popping.
Listen, your wife got the whole better dome collection because of you.
you. And yeah,
Never
and
knew it.
sure.
And here's the strange part. I've never been a fan of his, but I never knew he was even. I didn't even know he was married.
So my thing,
A
like I was
lot of
introduced.
people didn't know that.
So I
Yeah,
was introduced
there
to
you
him
go.
by
And that was by design too. That
because
was
he
by
always did his
design
videos by
too.
himself.
He just been fattening them up for the kill. That's all. Just feeding them everything
I
they
mean,
want to hear. And
he's
if you
been
ask me,
everywhere.
from a alpha male's perspective, he ain't nothing but a snitch anyway.
That's what I
He's
was
a
gonna say.
snitch. He ain't doing
So
shit but snitching.
Wait, go ahead.
so my introduction to him was from a former coworker, and she put me, quote unquote, put me on to him, and I mean she hung on to every single word he said. As a man, and like Truth just said, anytime a guy throw another guy under the bus, I'm always gonna look at him kind of side eye, and that's every post you making, you throwing another guy under the bus.
Period.
That's not what dudes. Men don't
Y'all
do
mad
that.
because I being found out though?
It's
Nah,
not that, but that you just
That
don't do that.
it
part. That
depends
You
though.
don't
part.
do that.
But what I'm saying is that pressure ratio after your female listen to him, my female, like my wife, because we had a conversation about this cat a couple years ago. I had told Nix that, but I had forgot, who he was until this whole little scandal broke. You know what I mean? But I'm like, I'm not trying to hear shit that this man got to say, because he ain't experienced the same struggles that I experienced.
She
You know what I
approached
mean?
you with the like, Derrick said that you should be doing this.
Yeah, it was that like babe, you should really like shit. She like had made some tacos one night and shit. Like I'm thinking this movie night and shit. You know what I mean? And she come pull this clown up. I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here and listen to this shit. Are you serious right
She
now?
Right.
wanted you to listen to it. She had made
You know what I
tacos
mean?
and she
And
I
I'm
ain't
made
gonna
She made
some.
lie.
a
I've been
and
mad
I
at a
looked at
couple
his
listen.
I
niggas that
looked
have
at his
sent
post.
his videos to them.
You
She
know,
made a date night for Derrick Jaxson.
I'm just saying, like,
Wait,
which I
I ain't
know a
even.
lot of females is in his inbox though. I know it,
Right.
and he got caught up,
Well,
but
what did you say, Sham?
he was with
Oh,
it
that
anyway.
I've been mad at niggas before and have sent his videos to them.
Yeah, right. And see, my thing is, I don't need no advice from no other man.
Yeah, I
Not like that,
don't.
bro. You're not no trained therapist. You didn't major in therapy. You really a wolf in sheep's clothing. That's what you are. I'm gonna tell you flat out. I'm a wolf. You know what I mean?
And they can't stand
That's the
it.
difference.
Yeah, the person I know, like, who was like This dude, I'm so glad he got found out and he a fraud was Coach. Like Coach, I didn't even realize how much he could stand that dude. But Shan, you was sending dudes video.
When dudes would piss me off or do something I ain't like, I would send I will find a video where he was talking about the same thing these dudes was doing, and I would send them to their phones like, bloop, check that out.
But a real
one of my homeboys was like, you hang on his every word, and what you trying to be his boo, and blah 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 blah. Like, listen,
yeah, I was
just need to learn a lesson, son.
But ain't nothing he can say that's gonna phase a real man ain't gonna pay him no attention. We already know.
Dudes
I'm not trying to hear that.
Okay, so wait a minute, Truth. I
got mad too.
Right, when you got the tacos and y'all sat down and she pulled it up, how much did you watch?
Probably about maybe 8 minutes for the sake of conversation, but half of that was spent
eating his tacos.
It
was listening to the other guy because he normally have a side by side. Right?
No, what transpired is that we had a conversation. Like, don't be coming. I don't want to hear shit about this brother. Like, this brother full of shit. I already know he full of shit. And then I went into the comment section, and it's nothing but females. You know what I mean? Like a smorgasbord. Just and I'm like, I know this nigga knocking a few down. I already know. So I'm like, nah, don't. You know what I mean? And she never brought it up again after that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I forgot when you told me his name. I was like, hold on, that sounds familiar. And and this guy, man.
Yeah, I
never. He was full of shit back then.
Never.
Because he called you out, Truth. Because Truth, you passionate. I think he called you out on your stuff.
I mean, he did.
Listen, I will say this. Like I said, there's some merit to some of the things he said, because heterosexual men, at some point, we all go through the same things. You know what I mean? So yeah, there was some relatability. I won't deny that. But the fact
keep your mouth closed,
bro, you putting my entire hand on the table, nigga, and then I know you not going this way yourself. Like, that's blasphemy, homie. Like. Bro, you deserve to have your jaw broke, homie. Like, for real.
It's just certain stuff you don't say. And that's... He was just saying too much.
Because you're doing it the whole time yourself.
Right, that's that part right there. And I don't think... Because, maybe I don't find him attractive, but I don't even see how nobody, how he could be out there like that. He probably just had a couple. But I'm just curious to know, Shannon, do you know any video? Do you remember a video you sent out? I'm just curious.
A video I sent out?
No, Shan, because Shan was saying that she had sent out a couple of got mad and sent out a couple of videos. Shan, do you remember any of the videos that you had sent out?
Man, that was years ago. I stopped listening to that for a long time ago. I don't even remember nothing.
But he was good at just telling you, if a guy said this,
if he acts this way,
right,
he don't mean.
If he say, he don't mean he's sorry. If he say he's sorry, he mean I'm just saying what I need to say for you to let me back in, and then once he get back in, he gonna do you back wrong, and then it's like, you don't want nobody telling your wife that, I'm sure. Because I'm sure you over there saying a whole bunch of I'm sorry's right about now.
Oh, he the whole time, though.
And then they got on his wife. They did her so dirty.
Oh, my goodness. I can't stand it. Why do people judge people on their outer appearance and not their heart?
They did who dirty?
His wife. So his wife came, or they did a whole conference. I'm gonna have to send you the picture right now.
Is she a biggin?
No, she's a nice looking young lady, but for some reason the people just
wait, what did he say?
She a biggin.
A biggin.
Is she on the plus side?
No, like mammoth side.
See, I was trying to be nice, true, and
well,
we're gonna lose some.
What do that mean?
A biggin. No, y'all said she went. They went so hard on her. So I'm like, well, is she a biggin or something? Like what?
No, it wasn't even that. She's actually really small. It was just her appearance, and I
What
just
she
thought
had
that they were
on.
really mean and what she had on and all of that type of stuff. And I just felt like, wow, like
But it was all based off of just one picture, though.
it was all based right. She was sitting there. It was like, remember when you know how all these other scandals go. So she was sitting there holding his hand. He was explaining, saying that they had got through it. She forgave him. She
Right.
ended up not really even saying a lot,
Mm-hmm.
really. But um because of her appearance, I'm gonna find the picture for you, but because of her appearance, I think because see, I think in this mixed up world, she was average looking and regular. And I think we've gotten into this world where people act as if you don't have a whole bunch of makeup on, no weave going down your back, big old eyelashes on, then you're not attractive. You know what I mean? And this
Mm-hmm.
lady, to me, she seemed to have a good heart.
She did.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that
Okay.
that's more important than outer is inner.
Yeah, and she just used to watch that brother Dirty Draw. She knew that brother before he got the little famous on Instagram and all that and all that. So
They have
yeah,
been off and on since like college.
Oh,
yeah.
for
So
real?
yeah. And then he married her and started living a lie.
Okay, here go the video right here. I'm gonna send you the one of what she was looking like, cause she did have on a bonnet and all of this stuff. That's a bonnet. No, that's a hat. I'm gonna send it to
I
the
think
group.
she was trying to say it wasn't a bonnet or something.
Yeah,
I
cause she
can't.
had to come back and explain and all of this stuff, which I thought, like, girl, you don't have time to
I wouldn't have
explain.
explained nothing.
It
Yeah,
Right.
wasn't
yeah.
it wasn't the
And
African
if she
head
was
wrap
stressed
though.
out and right, if she was stressed out and didn't have time to comb her hair, it was understandable. She was going through a rough time.
Well,
So
Food.
did
anyway,
so
she's natural anyway. That's all
but
she rocks her natural.
Now on this one
Um,
picture that I just sent you guys to the group, to our group thing, see she got her hair and it's cute in braids and stuff like that. He looked so happy. You wouldn't even think he was cheating.
well
yeah. Well, I know. I know. I follow her on Instagram,
You follow the
and
girl?
yeah, the wife, and
Okay.
a lot of her
Since
pictures.
when,
She just,
Shan?
huh?
Since she found out about that lip
Yeah,
gloss?
like I was. Everybody was talking so bad about her. I was like, well, let me see what she. And I was
I
like,
mean,
well, she
but
don't look
what they
bad.
saying
She's
about her?
actually not bad looking. She just don't, like Nikki said, she don't wear a weave down to her butt. She don't have extra big, dumb, stupid lashes. She don't got
She
a
just
pound
looked.
of
She
makeup on.
just
And
a
so
plain
because she don't
natural
look like
beauty.
that, for
Yeah,
whatever
that's all it
reason,
is.
she don't
True.
fit the mold.
Most brothers don't marry that no way. So yeah, yeah.
Well, they were
But
acting like she was unattractive, is
She's
what they were
not.
saying. Like she was a plain Jane, and the thing about it is that sad, and maybe it was the women who were hurt because he had to fooled them. They were the one who I felt like came down the hardest on her about appearance, and maybe they could, they were like acting as if there was a reason for him to cheat. Like if she out there looking like this, you know what I mean? And that made me mad.
Yeah.
But like to me, she wasn't a bad looking person, and
She's
beauty
not.
is
She's
in the
not a
eye
bad
of the
looking woman at
beholder.
all.
Right, beauty
yeah,
is in
well,
the eye of the beholder.
I just took a look at that picture. Yeah, you're gonna have to send me some more because I don't want to judge this lady off one photo. But if I had to,
I follow her
but
on
If
if
you
I
Instagram.
had
She
had
to
send more
what?
to,
pictures.
it looked like she got an 18-wheeler parked right out front of their apartment, and she finna leave at any minute and hit the road. Okay? For
Say
real.
something, Shan. I don't be wanting to be the only one that say nothing about this foolishness.
She looked like she chewed tobacco. I'm good.
That's amazing, man.
Now here we are trying to act as if we more mature
and we just
than the other person. Right. I don't even think it's weed.
That's the lady.
It's not even
it's
weed.
true.
It's true.
I'm telling the truth. Okay, she looks like a tree branch sitting up there, like or something. I'm good.
A tree branch.
Nice looking young lady.
Something that don't make no sense.
I think that she's a nice looking young lady. But back to him.
I think he
still give you advice though after that?
I think he was looking for a
follower. Could he still give you advice?
Yeah, on what not to do, motherfucker. Other than that, boy, I wasn't trying to hear it then. I really ain't trying to hear it now because I know you was lying back then. Sitting up here hating on all these brothers that's going through things, and then you doing the same damn thing. That made you worse than us.
Dude's trying to cheat the peace. You disrupting
now.
their house.
Now the women don't trust you, and the men ain't never liked you. I don't know what you gonna do now.
But people still listen to Steve Harvey, and he a hypocrite.
I don't listen to him. I don't even watch.
I cannot stand him. That's who I can't stand.
He been living a life.
Why you don't like Steve?
Because he's a hypocrite.
He's a major hypocrite and wife abuser.
Right. They messed around on every.
Yeah. He on his third marriage, right? And he on number 3, right?
I think so. Yeah.
I just don't like him.
Nah, I've never cared about him. I don't.
The way he did his ex-wife with his son and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And I believe his wife when she said Marjorie was they were so disrespectful with their situation and her that Marjorie was calling her house. Put Steve on the phone. She not lying about that.
Nah,
and then Steve giving somebody some advice.
Right. I mean, but yeah, he got his little following too. But I knew he was a lie back then when he had that perfect hairstyle, and he was the only person on earth that had it at the time. Like, nah.
I was surprised to know that was a wig.
Really?
Yeah. I
can't believe people was tricked by that.
Nah.
I was.
Nikki, nobody's as a barber and nobody's hairline is perfect.
Period.
Every single time.
Not a hair out.
Your barber gonna have a bad day. He gonna something gonna happen.
Yeah, and then I didn't like him. Like after Bernie Mac told us, his story about them when they was on the road and how jealous Steve Harvey was with the Kings of Comedy and stuff like that. And
I didn't hear that. Wait a minute.
Yeah, Bernie Mac wasn't even fooling with him when he died. That's why every time I see Steve shed one of them fake tears, pay attention. Sure. Steve tears don't be for real. And D.L. Hughley be side-eyeing him every time he do it because he know.
Right.
Like they don't rock like that.
Right.
Well, I didn't know. That's news to me.
Yep.
When you real, you don't have time for nobody fake like that. And Bernie Mac was too real to be dealing with somebody fake and phony like Steve Harvey.
And he had got caught up so many times, and he just came out.
And then he did the think like a woman, right? Think like
act like a man.
Yeah, what was it? Say it again, Shan.
Was it act? Act like a woman, think like a man, or act like a man,
Right,
think like a
yeah.
woman.
Then he come out with that book and everybody want to
Snitching,
buy it out. I remember somebody
snitching.
like, let's read this in a book
Right.
club. I'm like, I'm not reading
Snitching.
nothing from Steve Harvey after he beat his
Uh-uh.
wife like
He
that.
didn't
Snitching.
even give that book. Did not give that book. Did not give any information that women didn't already know. Especially if you were like
Well, of
women like
course.
me who have had fathers and brothers and stuff like that. You grew up with them and stuff. He didn't say nothing that women didn't already know.
That's how we do. That's why I can't stand them.
Women already knew that men like to have all their ducks in a row before they get married and start families and settle down.
But
Women
why ain't
already
he giving this advice
we knew that.
to his daughter who everybody all over the world?
Glory.
Right. I mean, you know
And
what?
then his wife got kids by two first cousins. Her kids are first cousins and sister and brother.
Ain't nobody, you know, we might as well change the subject because he's a buster.
Okay, so then back to Derrick. So now the question becomes: there's another brother out there. Sis, make him do right. Let me think. Steven something. What is Steven's name? Or it might be Stefan. Steven or Stefan. You know who I'm talking about?
I'm not familiar with
Kevin?
Samuels? Who's Kevin Samuels? You tell Kevin Samuels stories and I'm going to look up Stevens.
If his name's Stefan, he's lying.
Yeah, he really Steven. He say Stefan for the win.
Advice from no Stefan.
You know, I don't even really know much about Kevin Samuels. All I know, I saw the video where he told that lady that she was like a 5 at best, and that no man would ever really want to be with her or take her serious because she got kids already, and just
I'm not gonna lie. I am a fan of Kevin Samuels. I am.
I don't even know who he is.
I don't like guys who purposely try to tear women down. Like
I don't either.
That's not necessary.
But that's not what he does.
Because you can meet somebody. I know people who got 5 kids and meet somebody and get married.
I know people with a bunch of kids and then eventually got married, and that guy didn't have no children.
But see, I can give a pointer right now for a woman with multiple kids. If you want to get married, the more kids you got, the nastier you got to be. That's it. You get your husband. Trying to tell you.
So ignorant. Shannon, why are you looking at me?
Mm-hmm. I can't with him. You notice everybody was like, okay, true.
Right, we are just whatever. But but Shannon, tell me about this guy because I haven't heard of him. So women call in to talk to him and he dog them out, or is he ever nice and get good advice?
And like I said, I don't know much about how he does it. Maybe E can speak more to it, but
yeah, how you a fan of somebody who gonna tell somebody she a 5 and she ain't gonna get married, and you said you a fan of his?
Fan of his. And because a lot of times when people, so what it is a lot of people hear 15, 20-second clips of his show and then they take it and run with it. But they don't hear everything that he says. And a lot of times he be tripping. He do say a lot of stuff that's like, all right, bro, you going a little too far. But then a lot of stuff he says is kind of spot on. What he does is he deals with what he calls high value men, which are men that make 6 figures or more.
Oh shit!
And so he breaks it down like women say they want a high value man. They don't want to work while they take care of the kids. They want the man to pay all the bills. They want the man to do all this.
He fixing them up with these people? Like, do he have a man there to fix the women up with? That's my question.
So basically, they call and they say, "Hey, this is what I want," and he tells them like, "Hey, you want this, but this is what you bring to the table. You want a man to make, let's just say, $150,000 or more a year, but you have 2 or 3 kids. You don't want to work while he does all this, but you want him like it's a lot. You just have to listen to his videos."
I mean, how you got kids?
Men. So I want some of these men to get rid of that narrative that just because a woman got kids, somehow you're gonna be their meal ticket.
Thank you.
Cut it the fuck out. Because then you meet women like me, who my children have a really good dad.
So do shout out to Matt. Shout out Matt. Shout out to Matt.
If not more. And don't nobody need you for your punk ass wallet. Nobody.
Right.
That part.
I agree.
I don't even think it be women out here really looking for men like that to take care of them, do they?
No.
Yeah, it's a lot of them now.
Yes.
It is. Yeah, it is.
It is.
Women like me date who we want, not who we.
I understand that.
That's what you gotta know. And so for you to sit up in my face and tell me you make $106,000, but because I got 2 kids, you're not interested, you would get the fattest.
But Shannon,
my middle finger.
But what you have to understand. But Shannon, what you have to understand, for every you, there's 5 or 6 other women that'll do something totally different.
Right.
So you might be the exception. Okay, fine. Shannon's the exception.
Right.
But it's 5, 6, 7, 8 other women out there.
Right. Out of that 10. That's like, yeah, bring it. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Gwen Thompson for raising me to be self-sufficient and don't need a nigga for nothing. Woo!
But I think the guys have it in their head that that's what women looking for. I don't know if that's necessarily.
Well, it depends on the guy, though. It depends on the guy. If you,
is that an insecurity? Is that an insecurity for them men?
No.
You would go out and see somebody who.
Shit. Well, yeah,
why would that be being broke though?
Why would I be being?
Have 2 kids broke. And make more money than you do.
I mean, some men value money more than others. You know what I mean? Some men know how to make money consistently, and some have a problem with it. You know what I mean? But you're not going to have like a $30,000 a year job and land a female that's specifically looking for 6 figures. Like y'all, you're gonna.
What make y'all think that?
I've seen it done, and how could you say that it can't be done? We've all seen it done before.
But Nikki, that's not the majority.
There's people people meet people at strip clubs. I know a waitress who met a guy who owned his own business.
But Nikki, we all know somebody that happens to every rule. But that's not the majority.
But, majority of brothers out here that you're gonna date, or the average woman is gonna date, is not making 6 figures. Period. So it's already slim pickings. And then it's like the more money you
women
make,
are making more than me. A lot of, especially black women, are making more than black men these days. We do know that, right?
Or did y'all not get the damn memo?
I do know that.
What's that got to do with anything, though?
So and that even
what you mean? What it got to do with anything?
That don't have nothing to do with anything.
That's the problem.
That's what we're talking about.
But I'm just saying, if you're making significantly more than this dude that you want to date, like chances are that's not gonna go nowhere.
Why?
Because you make significantly more than him, and if he had his,
why can't I just love the shit out of this fool?
I'm just saying.
Love got to do with anything.
A lot of times,
you get it done for love.
They're not.
Girl, you got this.
It happens from time to time, but it's rare. You making over $100,000 a year, and he made $35,000 a year. Chances are you're not gonna marry that brother.
But maybe when he comes to my house, he hang my pictures on the wall. He take my son to football practice and toss the ball back and forth with him in the yard. He take my car on Sunday night and fill it up so I can go to work for the rest of the week. He make a meal occasionally.
Let's cut it out. Cut it out.
We've already established, Shan, you're the exception. So
no, I'm not buying what she's selling.
About that. I'm just saying that the typical 6-figure salaried woman is not going to marry a man generally that makes significantly less than her.
Correct. I'm not buying that, Shannon. No.
You don't got to, because I wasn't selling it in the first place.
Shannon, if you making, just for hypothetical reason or scenario, if you're making $120K a year, you're not marrying no dude that's making $45,000 a year.
You can't tell
Why
me
not? You can't say that. Because the other thing, what is he doing? Does he have potential? You could be the person who, hey, why don't you start? You could do this. You could level him up. Start your own business, boo. Have his back.
Yeah, you could do all that, but that's
could is the operative word. You could,
and that's going.
The hypothetical was yours. So what are we saying here?
Let him know, Shan.
You're right. Okay, so it could happen.
Generally, that man is going to have to be in the same financial ballpark and the same earning potential for her to be secure enough.
Let me tell y'all something.
Oh, Shan ready.
Whether this man, let's say I make $106,000 a year, and he only bringing 45. Mm-hmm. It's all going into one damn account. Mm-hmm. What's his is mine, and what's mine is his. Y'all serious?
That sound nice.
You had me until you said it's all going in the same account.
Oh, see, now Nikki said it.
I had your back until you said that part.
Everybody just going to be all right. That's what I'm saying.
Nikki just spilled the tea.
Nikki just what?
Nikki just spilled the tea. Nikki even just said, "Oh, it ain't going in the same account."
No.
No, I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying we're gonna have a shared one.
Yeah, that rainy day fund.
For the bills, let's put our it in one account, and then I'm gonna have me a separate account, because if I'm trying to surprise you with a gift or something like that.
What I meant was all the bills are going to be paid. Nobody's going to be hungry in here. Everybody's going to be clothed.
Okay, so now let me just I got you, Shan. I got you. I do have you.
But you're gonna have all the designer purses, and he gonna be rocking a pair of Pumas.
So, but then Shannon. So then, let's say y'all. So Shannon, going with your.
You told him they cute, and he believed you. But they was really $12.
I hate y'all. I really do.
But you know what? There's some nice Pumas out there. I got some nice ones that I just got. But anyway, I get with Shannon's. I'm with you, Shan. Like, we on the same page with this.
It sounds good.
Right.
It ain't about sounding good. It's about truth. If you meet somebody and they nice, they working. They could have, you know what I mean? They got their own. They not really dependent on you. They can take care of themselves on $45,000.
Nikki, finances is one of the top 3 reasons why couples get divorced.
That's exactly why your account, our account, my account. That way I don't have to come. If you know what I mean, come and you didn't win in our account because all of our money together. Now all of a sudden I got a Gucci purse, and now you think you're supposed to have some Gucci shoes? No, Negro, you can't afford a Gucci.
See, you know what? There we go.
Nikki,
and the truth comes out. And the truth comes out.
Shut it.
Right. You're gonna be wearing the Gucci.
No, you just gonna look nice. But you don't
just not like I am.
No, you don't need Gucci shoes.
Right.
Shannon,
you gonna
Nikki
say here, you better take these Pumas. You know what I mean?
I don't know about Nikki, but any man that I've ever really dated who is working his job and had his side hustles and stuff going, chances are he's gonna be wearing a white tee so he can work in, and maybe some jogging pants and a pair of shoes that he work shoes or boots that he mowing the lawn in, that he fixing the car in, or whatever. Now he got some good slacks, nice button-down shirts, and this, that, and the third, but he's in work clothes because he's working all the damn time. He don't want to wear Gucci to work and mow the lawn and fix cars and do his job in. That's absurd.
Why can't they work in IT?
That's amazing, man.
To go work on no car.
Right, Shannon got him as a mechanic.
Mechanic?
And I want y'all to Google how much mechanics make in this day and age.
Yeah, Shannon, we all know they make good money.
Rip off.
Okay, so what are we saying?
No, I'm saying why you saying that he could be IT. He could be working in an office. That's all.
And even if he was, though, is he wearing his Gucci stuff to the office?
Yes.
You wear your Gucci stuff everywhere. You wear, you don't. I'm not one of the. I learned a long time ago, like when I got my mink coat from my dad. You wear your stuff. You don't. If you wear it like it's a, like he said to me, it's a jacket. You wear it like it's a jacket. So I wear mine to the mall. I wear mine wherever I'm going. You don't save stuff for special occasion. It's always a special occasion. Why am I saving a mink coat for if it's someplace nice to go and it's been COVID? That's crazy. You wear your stuff all the time. So yes, he will be wearing his Gucci shoes if y'all just going to dinner. Why not? Why are you saving it? Why
I would expect him to wear it if he was going to dinner, but for just, I mean, some things you just keep as, okay, this is the stuff I wear every day to the office. This is stuff, like, I'm not going in there with a whole, like, I would wear Gucci sandals with a pencil skirt and a nice blouse. I would. He's a man. Men usually don't really care about all those name brand things like that.
Maybe not name brand, but he done got a fresh cut. You want to look nice too. Whether it's going to the office.
True and E. How much name brand stuff do y'all really have? And we ain't talking knockoff.
Dang.
Well, you know,
exactly.
To be honest, like, yeah, I'm old school though, but I don't
knockoff.
For real. I deal in some knockoffs, but I don't really wear no knockoffs. Nothing.
You see how he's stuttering and holding his beard that ain't there?
Exactly. Nothing. You know what I mean? I don't wear knockoff nothing. I work too hard. You know what I mean? I'm just
That's
saying.
But True, when I think about you, I think of a real man. You don't, when I see you, True, you in a nice white shirt, you maybe got some jeans or something on or whatever, you chilling.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You right
but
now,
Shannon,
you do not have Gucci glasses on right now. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
You chilling.
That's apples to oranges. You compare apples to oranges right now.
Yeah,
and E, I've seen you dress, so I mean,
damn, he can't dress.
I didn't say he couldn't dress. I'm just saying he don't really rock name brand.
I don't rock designer like that. I have some polo tees, but the most I rock, some Jordan.
Or are they really Ralph Lauren? There's a difference.
Oh no, come on now, don't do me like that. We don't do we don't do the.
Get mad and she attacking y'all Mortal Kombat style.
I just want to know because the thing is, it's like let's. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, what are we doing?
USPA. That's not what we do.
You know, my thing is, if a guy that's making $45,000 a year happens to meet a female and she's making, twice that much, he gonna feel like he hit the jackpot. That's all I'm saying.
Good. And she may feel like she hit the jackpot by the amount of love and attention that she gets.
We weren't talking about that though. I'm talking about the
bread. Love, man.
That bread.
All I'm saying is that I don't think it. I'm with Shannon on that. Like, he got a decent income. You know what I mean? That's a decent income. He can take care of himself.
He taking care of himself.
Right. Okay, let's do.
And so all that means is that when we get together, I ain't gonna have to pay all these bills all by myself.
So let's kind of wrap this up before we fall out and lose some friendships over this episode. So, let's go ahead and wrap everything up and give our closing remarks. I don't know if you need to go first, E, because you got to be in and out. In your little white tee, because Shannon is seeing what you look like.
Shannon didn't put me on blast. Damn. Shannon, I thought we was
y'all, for E dress is not. He don't wear all that name brand stuff, but E dress is really nice.
I
I've
know
been
he
out
dressed
with
nice. I
before.
didn't see he before.
He can
Yeah, he
clean up
dressed
really good.
Got a little gas, crispy white. Got the
nice.
Cheetos. Oh, look at my best
See what
friend.
I tell you?
Still say
Beans and a white tea. See?
Yeah.
the only thing I ever care about is my shoes. That's it. Like I'm
And I feel like if a man got a
about
decent
my
pair of shoes
shoes.
on and a nice fit, everything don't have to be. You know what I'm saying?
You see what I'm saying? These $200 right here. You feel me? That's
But you
$200.
pull your pant leg down, you look like you got high waters on.
That's
Damn.
Gore-Tex.
Okay, closing remarks before we fall out.
Closing remarks. Walmart, Target, can y'all get some PS5s for Nikki?
Yes,
Please. That's
yes. That's what I'm
get some
talking about.
PS5s for Nikki. That's all. We just need one. That's
Yep,
it.
that's all we need. That's all we need. I'm touching and agreeing with you. Touching and agreeing. Thanks, E. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Truth.
I just want to say, Derrick, Jaxson, you're full of shit. You was back when I first heard of you, and I know for certain now. And yeah,
Ain't nothing like that clarification, too, ain't it?
right.
I know.
And email me. We should hook up and talk. That's all I got.
Shan.
Did he just use my
He
line?
did. Go ahead, Shan.
It's my line now.
Irritating. It's so irritating. Okay, so I just, I think you cannot size people up by all these different stereotypes and such. You just got to know the people you dealing with. Don't deal with people based on what they have, but who they are.
Yes, sister.
And that's all I got.
It don't even sound the same no more, Shannon, what you saying it after truth.
Oh, next time, let me say it first, and you come after me and say it.
Got
Oh,
you.
see?
Never trust a man with dick in his name.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So
And on that note,
right, and on that note, right.
Right.
So I just say, that so we talked about the Derrick thing, and then I just think like I just don't like nobody. Oh my God. So I just don't like men keep on taking advantage of women, because to me that's what it is. It's an audience, so then they jump on, and then these women are believing everything they doing. And then if you out here living like that, just be careful how you come attacking people, because then when it's your turn, don't be feeling as if people should be showing some mercy for you, because you've been out here pretty bad really attacking people.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Yeah,
that's what I could say. And then, women, get to know yourself, or, feel free to reach out to
absolutely.
Nikki B, Nikki
Oh,
being friends on Facebook. Inbox me. I'm a life coach. I can help you out.
oh
And then
Lord.
the second part, I would say, always look for true love. It's not about what someone makes and material things. Um, it's about love and having somebody
Absolutely.
that you could build with. Because I think we all would rather have respect over money. I don't want nobody with a whole bunch of money that's disrespectful.
Right.
So
Right.
I already know if you don't have none, you're gonna be real respectful because you don't want to get put out. No, I'm just kidding.
Mm-hmm.
I don't gotta worry about you.
You gonna be real humble, my brother. Cause you
It'll work out just fine.
No, I'm just kidding on that part. But seriously, we gotta stop, looking at the wrong things and then figuring out, like, man, why this ain't working out for me. You know what I mean? Try
Mm-hmm.
something different sometimes and you'll find stuff different. So
Mm-hmm.
Thanks again for listening to us. We appreciate you guys. So thanks for rocking out with us. We appreciate it. And have a great evening.
Bye.
Peace and hair grease.